Yes. Warhammer 40,000. Talk about a setting. It's just over-the-top violence 24/7. So I think we need to rank some of these factions because there's so many of them and they need a hierarchy. There are 38 playable factions, and honestly, I need to know which ones are good and which ones aren't. So we're gonna rank them. But first, we're gonna go over a little bit of what each faction's about. With so many, we need some context, you know? We're only gonna be going over the ones that you can buy off the Games Workshop website, because if we went over every single one in the lore, I would die before we finished. So today, I'm gonna rank all 38 Warhammer 40k factions. All right, let's start with the human factions. First off, we have Space Marines, the mascots of the setting. Basically like humans squared. Super tall, super buff, and super big pauldrons.
It's pronounced pauldrons.
No, it's... what? The Black Templars, edgy, hoodie Space Marines. They've been crusading for the past 10,000 years. Deus Vult! Take that, original crusade from 1096 to 1099. Try doing it for the 9,997 years. Amateurs. The Grey Knights. According to the wiki, these guys are both secretive and mysterious. Wow. Impressive. Their job is to hunt demons, so they're pretty much the Ghost Hunters reality TV show. Adeptus Custodes. You know, if Space Marines are basically humans squared, these guys are Space Marines squared. Super taller, super buffer, super better shoulder armor. They're the personal guard to the Emperor of Mankind as he slowly wastes away on his throne, which is basically just life support. So you can think of these guys as hospice workers. Raven Guard. Assassin Space Marines. Death Watch. Veteran Space Marines. Blood Angels, Space Marines, but it's that time of the month. Dark Angels, dark green Space Marines. How many more of these guys are there? 5? Seriously? Space Wolves, Space Marines, but they're also furries. Salamanders, more green Space Marines, but this time green like a lizard. The Iron Hands, cyborgs. The White Scars. Well, you see, these ones are actually really unique and cool because their armor is actually. It's white. The Iron Fists. They're just yellow. There's just a different color. There's just a different color. Adeptus Sororitas. Girl. Alright, finally done with all the Space Marines and their adjacents. We're not even done with humanity yet, baby. Adeptus Mechanicus. Cyborg Martians who worship technology. Basically what Reddit wants from Elon Musk. Astra Militarum, the main army of humanity. You've got tanks, you got Rambo, you've got the United States Marine Corps. They're coming, they're gonna get you. And actually, probably not, because they actually die by like the billions. But they still get partial credit. The Inquisition, a secret military police who targets anyone they think is threatening the position of the Emperor. It's a little too on the nose, so we're gonna continue. Officio Assassinorum, Latin for spandex assassins. Sisters of Silence, gals who hunt down psychic users with swords, because being psychic is illegal and it's punishable by sword. Imperial Knights, hey kids, you want to spend $170 on one model? Well, we here at Games Workshop have the deal for you. Just look at this. What, that's not enough for you? Is that not good enough? Well, how about this? Yeah, that right there, that's $2,000. 22 inches tall, 16 pounds of pure plastic. It's like a child. It's like a plastic child. And it costs as much as my car. Okay, finally done with the human races. Time to move on to the extraterrestrials. Starting with Tyranids. Ow, the hair got in my eye. The Tyranids, space and bug. What's not to love? And also, they've outsmarted everyone. You see that, how I created them, that motion of a clap? That's all it takes to kill a bug. Yet people keep trying to shoot these guys. When was the last time you tried to shoot a mosquito? Stop. Just clap. Just bop them. Or like a cup and some paper. I don't know, but stop trying to shoot them. All right? I did the cup and paper and I won. It works. Gene stealer cults. You ever wonder what would happen if humans and space bugs shared some genetic information? What, no? Oh, me neither. The world must never know. Eldari. Elves in the Drukari. Okay. You want to talk about impressive resumes? These guys are sadistic and perverted versions of the space elves. Like life got so easy. They spiraled into depravity and fucked a god into existence. A god. They were doing so much weird and kinky shit to each other that the ethereal powers of the universe basically said, hell yeah, why didn't we think of that? And Slaanesh, the big titty god of excess, was born. That's damn impressive. Harlequins, basically elder who are part of a theater troupe, and they see war and performance as the same thing. So basically imagine going to an IHOP after the local community theater has an opening night, but instead of just being loud and obnoxious, they also stab you. The demons of chaos, extra dimensional horrors. You got 4 different flavors of these guys. You got Khorne, the blood god. His worshippers often say, blood for the blood god. So I can only imagine how boring his Christmas presents are. Oh man, I just yeeted that water. Tzeentch, supposedly the biggest brain of them all. He's always one step ahead of everyone's plans. He's that guy. Slaanesh, that wonderful little god of excess. Nurgle, the god of disease and decay. There's so many jokes I could say here. I'm just gonna let you insert your own. Chaos Space Marines. These guys used to fight for humanity as Space Marines, but 10,000 years ago, some Space Marine leaders felt underappreciated by their dad, so they revolted and killed billions. Talk about acting out for attention. Death Guard. Nurgle Space Marines. They do be looking tasty though. Thousand Suns. I'm talking to you telepathically right now because these guys are psychic. That's their thing. Chaos Knights. These are just like the Imperial ones, but this is what Chaos got after the divorce. The Tau. These poor bastards are relatively new to the galactic scene and they're quickly realizing, wow, it sucks. Whoa, hey look! Another spacefaring race. Nice! This blows. But they do have weeb Gundams, so I don't know, maybe they deserve it. The Necrons, a race who got really mad when one set of gods wouldn't make them immortal, so they pledged allegiance to another set of gods, gave up their biological lives, became unstoppable machines, fought some wars, got a little sleepy, took a nap, uh-oh, no one set an alarm, pan up, text fade in, 60 million years later. What's a robot to do? Kill everything in the galaxy, of course. Orcs. Big green masses of war and destruction. The only true green entity I have experience with up till now is Luigi, but just like him,
Luigi's not afraid.
they're not afraid. Fighting is so important to their culture that a bad day is a day where they don't almost die. Also, they reproduce by spores, which is kind of cool. They're like little green mushroom guys. Like Toad. Like Toad. Oh my god, just like Toad. Oh shit! Alright, them's the factions. Now we gotta rank them. But you might be saying, oh, how are we gonna rank them? Well, it's very simple, by coolness. That's right, I'm gonna tell you how cool each one is. And don't worry, if there's one thing people say about me, it's that I'm cool. Okay, we're gonna start off with F tier, standing for real. These guys, they don't funk with my vibe. Starting off with the Raven Guard, White Scars, Iron Hands, and Imperial Fists. These guys are Space Marines. Whoa, trademark. Look at me, I'm a Space Marine and I've got 2 exclusive models. Get out of here. We're looking for cool. And that was not cool. Salamanders. They have a few more models, but also I don't like their color. Also in this tier are the Spandex Assassins and the Sisters of Silence. The Spandex Assassins because they have 4 models and it costs $128 to get all 4. The Sisters of Silence because I almost left them out of the video because I forgot about them. If they were cooler, I wouldn't have almost forgot about them. I'm sure if I read a million things of lore, these guys would seem really cool, but someone has to fall to the bottom of the proverbial barrel. Next, we have D tier. Don't try me. These guys are definitely cooler than the other ones, but if they see any reduction in coolness, they could be moved down. So don't try me. Adeptus Custodes, basically Space Marines, but whoa, twice as good as Space Marines. Every time I see these guys, I just think of that kid on the playground who's always one-upping everyone. Like Jeremy, we are playing superheroes. My power is electricity, and no, your power can't be strength and electricity. That doesn't make for a fun game of make-believe, Jeremy! Dark Angels, Green Marines, but they get points for being a better shade of green. Death Watch, Space Marine Veterans. Old people. Space Wolves, points for having dogs, but minus points for cybernetically augmenting them and making them do war. Zinch. I don't know, the models don't look very good to me. I don't have a joke for every single one. Corn. Nothing wrong with them, but they just look like a children's Bible depiction of the devil. B tier. Pretty cool. Gene Stealer Cult. Humans who worship genetic material of the Tyranids and incorporate it into their bodies. Someday the world will be ready for my novel, and when it is, they'll move up. Thousand Suns. Psychic, evil, enchanted space marine armor. Awesome, but still in B tier. Black Templars. Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Inquisition. This guy's name is Karamazov, and he has apparently left a trail of blood throughout the galaxy, presumably while never leaving his chair, so points for being comfy. The Grey Knights. Based off their armor, I'm gonna guess they really like reading books, and you gotta have some respect for big ol' super soldier, roided up humans who also have a book club. Blood Angels. Red Space Marines. They got a bunch of those dreadnought things, and I think they look cool. Nurgle. He's got a kick-ass design. Reminds me of the Flood from Halo. Also, he's cooking up a stew, and I want some. Nurgle, I want some of this stew. Death Guard, same idea as Nurgle, but copy and paste onto Space Marines.
Oh, beans. I think I forgot one. Yunari. Eldar with space pirate ships. Of B tier.
Tau, I like the geometry on these guys. Is that weird? But minus point for being weebs. And being blue. Abadi, abadi. It's A tier. But first we gotta talk about the orcs. Green mushroom men who enjoy nothing more than fighting. Well, you can color me green, but with envy. These dumbasses have psychic powers they don't even know about. Like things painted yellow explode bigger because they just think that's how it works. But unfortunately, minus points for the accent. I can't believe they gave him a Cockney accent.
Ain't no Yumi's got in here ever. With the rock-crawl mountains all round us, there's only one way in.
That's just so insulting to the orcs. Imperial and Chaos Knights. God, I love these guys, but every time I see the price tag, I just... Boy, howdy. Big titty demon Geos. Please just give me the OnlyFans link. I swear I won't. The Eldar. I mostly put him up here because their Titan unit is just a really tall guy. The Chad Wraith Knight versus the Virgin Wraith Guard. Astra Militarum, they're in A tier. I like them. I don't know why. Why do I like them? Super Mario S tier. The best of the goodest. Starting with Space Marines. Yes, I have been shitting on Space Marines the whole time. That's just because they're so saturated. There's a lot of dumb stuff about them, but come on, they're pretty cool. You got the over-the-top armor, you got dreadnoughts, you've got rectangles. Yeah, they're everywhere, but they're pretty cool, except for the attack bike. Adeptus Mechanicus, Martians who worship technology. As in, they perform rituals and blessings for weapons and vehicles. That's just the kind of crazy I can get behind. Just look at these vehicles. You got cyborgs, Nito vehicles, scoliosis robot, Chaos Space Marines. All the coolness of Space Marines, but with the added benefit of chaos. I like the big boys. I like how the vehicles are half mechanical and half biological monstrosities, adding crazy cultists, and I'm sold. I might be a bit biased because this is the army I own. The Tyranids. I love the design behind these guys. Also the lore thing about how they go to planets and strip it of all biological mass, and in order to make new Tyranids, they put all that biological mass into a soup. Yummy. Yum in my tummy. I want to be in that soup. I want to become a Tyranid Superman. Put me in there, coach. Come on. You want cool units? Well, check this out. The Tyranids have gone from silly and campy to, oh, that's scary. Sword bug, sword bug, sword bug, sword bug, sword bug. This guy is literally a cannon. Tyranid Prime has a sword, a gun, and a whip. I'm terrified, yet also intrigued. Well, thank you all for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed this very legit and serious... Wait, what is that? What is... You thought we were done? Think again. That's right, pull up that final tier. Golden God Ultimo. Squats. Holy shit, space dwarves! Look at these little chads! Mamma mia! These fuckers are so powerful that Games Workshop ended their line and killed them off in the lore. Because they're afraid. They're scared of what these little men can do. Well, this is a wake-up call, GW, because Homo sapiens rotundus is gathering strength, whether you want them to or not. Well, you better buckle up, GW, because there's hell to pay, and these guys don't accept credit.